It was the case that galvanized the Black Lives Matter movement. And tonight, more than 5 years after Eric Garner's death, Officer Daniel Pantaleo has been fired.
Emotional reaction today from the Garner family and the police union. And we have team coverage. We begin with CBS 2's political reporter Marcia Kramer with the difficult decision that the police commissioner had to make. Marcia.
Well, Dick and Christine, Police Commissioner James O'Neill said he thought about having to make this decision on the very day he was sworn in. That was nearly 3 years ago. Still, it was not an easy one.
It is clear that Daniel Pantaleo can no longer effectively serve as a New York City police officer.
A tough decision, but according to Police Commissioner James O'Neill, not as hard as telling a police officer's wife that her husband has died in the line of duty. But it was a decision that ends a 5-year legal and political drama that played out on the streets of New York and on the presidential debate stage, where the mayor was bombarded for not giving Daniel Pantaleo the boot in the chokehold death of Eric Garner on a Staten Island street. And Garner's final words, "I can't breathe," 11 times became the rallying cry for protests. The decision pleased many, including the Garner family, but many rank-and-file cops felt betrayed. O'Neill's emotions appeared to boil over when he spoke about it. Are you worried about losing the support of the rank-and-file, and what do you say to them to make them understand why you had to make this decision?
And if I was still a cop, I'd probably be mad at me. I would. You're not looking out for us. But I am.
Making O'Neill's job even more difficult, explosive charges that police brass were reportedly discussing a deal to let Pantaleo separate from the department with a partial pension and some medical benefits for his family. A deal suddenly canceled, maybe by Mayor de Blasio.
You'd have to ask the question, why such a reversal? They meet with the mayor, and then it's pulled off the table.
Don't believe anything Pat Lynch says.
The mayor clearly relieved to be able to put the Pantaleo case behind him, to ignore questions on the presidential campaign trail about why a grand jury refused to indict Pantaleo, to ignore a decision by the U.S. Department of Justice not to bring civil rights charges.
Today, we saw the NYPD's own disciplinary process act fairly and impartially.
Well, the mayor's problems aren't over. The police union says it will hold a no-confidence vote on both the police commissioner and the mayor, and there's the very real possibility of a work slowdown. More on that coming up at 6 o'clock. Dick, Christine.
Okay, Marcia, thank you. We'll see you then.
Okay, thanks, Marcia.